Hello everyone, I welcome you all to KR Latham CBSE School Module online classes. So in previous class I discussed first four problems of exercise 6.3. So today I will continue with fifth problem. In fifth problem of exercise 6.3, what I given here, for fifth problem they have not given problem, but here for reference we can consider this triangle. S and T are points on sides P and PR and QR. So here this S and T are points on sides PR and QR. PR and QR of triangle PQR, such that angle P is equal to angle RTS. This angle P is equals to the angle RTS, means this angle. They are given that angle P is equal to angle RTS. This is given. Show that angle RPQ for a triangle RPQ is similar to triangle RTS. Triangle RTS. So what they have given here, this S and T are points on side PR and QR of triangle PQR, and here this angle P is equal to angle RTS. We have to show that triangle RPQ is similar to triangle RTS. So to prove this, what we can do? First I will consider these two triangles. What are the triangles? They are given RPQ and RST or RTS. So here in triangle RPQ and triangle RTS. In problem they are given that we have to do these two triangles are similar. So now what I will write, angle RTS equals to angle QPR or QPS. These two angles are equal. Here I will write angle RTS, this angle equals to angle QPR, means this angle QPR. This is given. They have given that these two angles are equal. Now here this angle R is common in both triangles, means here this angle is common in triangle RTS and triangle RPQ. Angle R is common in triangle RPQ and RTS. Therefore, this angle R is common in both triangles. Here I write angle R is equals to angle R. This is common angle in both triangles. So now we know that when two angles are equal in two triangles, when two corresponding angles are equal, we can say that remaining third angle is also equal because of angle sum property of triangle. We all know that if, for example, consider these two triangles where This is of 70 degree, and here corresponding angle, this is also 70 degree, and if this is 50 degree, this is also 50 degree. Here also corresponding angles are equal. Here 70 degree, 70 degree, and 50 degree, 50 degree. Corresponding angles are equal. If these two angles, corresponding angles are equal, then you can say that the remaining angle is also equal. Why? We all know that, and by angle sum property, sum of the interior angles in a triangle always equals to 180 degree. So here in this first diagram, first triangle, 70 plus 50 means 120. Then remaining angle should be 60 degree only, because sum of the interior angles should be 180 degree. Therefore, if it is 70 and 50, what is the value we will get? 120. If you add 60 to 120, what will get? 180. Therefore, it should be 60 degree. Like this only, here also, this angle should be 60 degree only, because 70 plus 50, 120 again, remaining angle should be 60 degree because of angle sum property. Because sum of the interior angle should be 180 degree, therefore it should be 60 degree. Therefore, here these two remaining angles are also equal. When two corresponding angles are equal in triangles, then remaining angle is also equal. Then we can say that when two corresponding angles are equal, then we can say that these two triangles are similar. These two triangles are similar because remaining angle is also same. Therefore, we can say that these two triangles are equal by angle means AA. These two triangles are equal by angle only. If two angles are equal, then remaining angle also will be equal. Here 70 and 50 are equal, and remaining 60 degree will be equal. Therefore, by AA means angle, these two triangles are similar. Like this only, here also you can write that here two angles are equal. This angle P and angle T. Angle RPQ or QPR means this angle, and angle RTS this angle. These two angles are equal, that is given, and this angle R is common in both triangles. Therefore, we can write that triangle RPQ is similar to triangle RTS. Triangle RPQ is similar to triangle RTS by angle. These two triangles are similar by angle. This is the fifth problem. Now I will go to the sixth one. In figure 6.37, they are given figure for sixth problem. Triangle ABC and this DE is connected and CD and BE are connected. So here what they have given in sixth problem, if ABE is congruent to ACD, this ABE is congruent to ACD, they have given that ABE is congruent to ACD. This is given. ABE is congruent to ACD, show that triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. Triangle ADE, we have to show that triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. Triangle ABC. So here they are given these two triangles are congruent, and we have to show that triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. So now first I will write here, they have given that triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACD. This is given. Now by using this we can write AB is equals to AC. Here this AB is equal to AC because these are corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Here in ABE, AB is the baseline like this only. In AC is the baseline. Therefore, AB is equals to AC. These two are corresponding sides of these two triangles, and these two triangles are congruent to each other. Therefore, these two sides are equal to each other. Now again, you can say that AD is equals to AE. Here, this AD is equal to AE. AD is equals to AE. This is also CPCT. AD is equals to AE. In triangle ABE, AE is equals to ACD. Means this AD. These two sides are corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Therefore, AD is equals to AE. Now I will consider this as 1 and this is 2. So now in triangle ADE and ABC, now I will consider triangle ADE and ABC. Here I write in triangle ADE and triangle ABC. Here ADE and ABC. So now I will divide equation 2 by equation 1. Here is 2 by 1. Divide 2 by 1 means here we have AD and AB. Therefore, AD by AB, AD by AB, and this only equals to AE by AC. Here AE by AC. So now AD by AB equals to AE by AC we got. Now again in triangle ADE and ABC, ADE and ABC, angle A is common. Here in triangle ADE and ABC, angle A is common in both triangles. Therefore, it is common in both triangles. So now, what we can write? These two sides are proportional and this angle is common. By angle side, we can say that these two triangles are similar. Therefore, triangle ABE is similar to triangle ABC by SAS. These two sides and one angle. Therefore, sides by side angle side, these two triangles are similar. See here again. First, they are given that ABE is similar congruent to ACD. If these two are congruent, then we can say that AB is equal to AC and AD is equal to AE because of CPCT. CPCT means corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Here in triangle ADE and ABC, first what we will do? We will divide 2 by 1 means AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. And here in two triangles ADE and ABC, angle A is common. Angle A is common. Therefore, here two sides are proportional and one angle is common, means equal. Therefore, we can say that these two triangles are similar by side angle side. This is the sixth one. Now I will move to the seventh problem. For seventh problem also they are given diagram triangle. Triangle ABC. This is the triangle ABC, and this is perpendicular line E. And here this AD is also perpendicular to BC, and this is point P. And here what are given? Altitudes AD and CE. Here AD and CE of triangle ABC intersect each other at point P. Show that there are four questions. First one, what they are given here? Triangle AEP. First one, triangle AEP is similar to triangle CDP. Triangle AEP is similar to triangle CDP. AEP is similar to CDP. So now to prove this, what you can do? Consider here AEP and CDP means these two triangles, this triangle and this triangle. To prove this, here angle AEP and CDP. AEP means this angle, this is 90 degree because that is perpendicular line. Here CDP, this is also perpendicular. These two angles are equal because both angles are 90 degree only. So here I will write angle AEP is equals to angle CDP. Angle CDP. Here each angle is 90 degree. Each angle is 90 degree. Now here angle APE, this angle APE means this angle, like this only angle CPD means this angle. These two angles are equal because these two are vertically opposite angles. So here angle APE is equals to angle CPD. CPD is angle. These two are vertically opposite angles. Now, what you can write? Here two angles are equal to each other in these two triangles. Then you can say that triangle AEP is similar to triangle CDE by angle. These two triangles are similar because here these two angles are 90 degree and these two angles are vertically opposite angles. Therefore, these two angles are equal. Therefore, you can say that these two triangles are similar. So now, in second question, what they are asking? Triangle ABD is similar to triangle CBE. Triangle ABE is similar to triangle this is ABD is similar to triangle CBE. Triangle ABD is similar to triangle CBE. Here A, B, D, this is the triangle, and CBE, this is the triangle. So now, in these two triangles, angle ADB here, angle ADB, this angle equals to angle CEB. CEB means this angle. These two angles are equal because these two angles are 90 degree. So here I will write angle ADB equals to angle AEB. Angle AEB. Because each angle is 90 degree here. Now again, angle ABD and angle CBE. This angle B is common in both the triangles, in ABD or CBE. ABD or CBE. This angle is common. Therefore, here I will write angle B equals to angle B. This is common in both triangles. This is common in both triangles. Therefore, again, you can say that triangle ABD is similar to triangle CBE by angle AA. This is the second one. Next, in third question, what they are asking? Triangle AEP is similar to triangle ADB. Triangle AEP and triangle ADB. Triangle ADB. AEP, this triangle, and ADB means this triangle ADB. We have to prove that triangle AEP is similar to triangle ADB. So now, to prove this, here this triangle AEP is equal to ADB. Angle AEP is 90 degree. It is equal to angle ADB. This angle, because these two angles are 90 degree. Here I will write angle AEP is equals to angle ADB. Angle ADB. Here these two angles are 90 degree. Now angle PAE equals to angle DAB, because here in triangle AEP and AEP and ADB, this angle A is common. So here we can write angle A is common in both triangles. Here AEP means angle A is there, like that only. ADB means again angle A is there. Therefore angle A is common in both triangles. Therefore we can write that triangle AEP is similar to triangle ADB by angle AA. Like this only fourth one. In fourth question, what they are asking here? Triangle PDC and triangle BEC. PDC and BEC. Triangle PDC and triangle BEC. So here PDC means this triangle PDC. This is the triangle, and BEC here. BEC means this triangle. So now here this angle CEB means this is also 90 degree. Here CDP, this is also 90 degree. Here you can write that angle CEB or BEC is equal to CDP or PDC, angle PDC, because these two angles are 90 degree. This is also 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. Now again, in these two triangles, angle C is common. See here, PDC, triangle PDC, here also C is there. BEC means BEC, here also C is present. Therefore angle C is common in both triangles. You can write that angle C is equal to angle C, because this is common in both triangles. Therefore we can write that, therefore triangle PDC is similar to triangle BEC by AA, means angle. This is the fourth question. This completes seventh problem. We have to prove these four pair of triangles as similar by using angle property AA. If two angles are equal to each other, means if two corresponding angles are equal to each other in two congruent triangles, then remaining angle should be equal only. So here, if these two triangles, in all the cases, if two angles are equal to each other, then remaining angle should be equal only. Therefore we can say that by AA, means by angle, given two triangles are similar to each other. I hope you all are clear with these problems. In next class I will continue with 8th problem. Thank you all.